Flip your phone vertical for the story experience. Alright y'all, so this morning was a weird one. It's lunchtime now. I didn't quite get in the time I really wanted to this morning. I did mess around a little bit. But basically, what I did was, I'm on page 6 with the roughs, but what I wanted to do was maybe introduce a couple double page spreads. Now this double page spread isn't going to be like the kind where it's just one huge, illustration. It's going to be more along the lines of a horizontal comic page, divided, in an upper half and a lower half. So, you read all the way to the right, go down to the left, bottom corner, and you read all the way to the right again. Just giving me a little more room to kind of play with this fight scene, because in the script, this kind of fight scene only lasts for one page. So I wanted to open it up just a little bit to kind of put some fun visuals in there. So yeah, it's going to be pretty cool. I'm really excited, and I might open up to a manageable size, because I think we're going to be coloring this as well, which that's going to be the challenge, I think, is getting it colored before the deadline. I think I could do everything enough, and I didn't get to work as much on pages as I wanted to today, but I'm going to jump into some more concept art right now and see if I can start fleshing out these designs a little better. So yeah. Alright, so I technically got 30 minutes in, but I'm not really happy with my progress today. I mean, it's okay, it's fine, but I want to get more done. One thing, I was scrolling through my Instagram at one point, and I noticed somebody was using a certain effect with their art. It's something that's common, I see people do, but I don't do it as much. But I use this parallel pilot pen to do it, and it's got like this cool like chisel tip on it, and I don't really use this that much, but I love it. If you're into like Jim Mahfood and stuff, here you can see like the tip. If you're into like Jim Mahfood, right against my bald forehead, he uses this tool and tools like it a lot. It gives you like a little bit of a crude line, but it's used for calligraphy, so it kind of reflects that Asian or like Japanese type of thing, or so I meing the Lone Wolf comic isn't going to look Asian necessarily, but as I'm like kind of concepting out some of this stuff that is of Asian origin, it seems to like help me to kind of get that feel. So right here, you can see I just kind of inked this weird bear creature thing that this is kind of more in the full kind of samurai garb. This is very loose. Like I said, I literally went in with just this ink pen and started fleshing it out, and I think it's pretty cool. Still needs to have some more development, but yeah, I'm digging it so far. Oh, but look, I got the black fingers. Inky fingers. That means I've been working. Still working on, and yeah, that was just, that's how I kind of started to warm up, and then I just kind of freehanded this, that could be like sort of a character design for Akio. He's a samurai, so I'm gonna have some coffee. It's Saturday, look at that hair. Woohoo! It's weekend. I have some sad news. Unfortunately, we had to put down our cat, Wilsey. Yesterday, I took the day off and we did that, and so it's been kind of sad. We're gonna go pick him up at the vet today, and we're going to bury him with the ashes of our other cat who died less than a year ago, in our in-laws, my mother-in-law's backyard. So, sad, but we're doing what we gotta do. He's not suffering anymore, and we miss him a lot, so Yep. Got some breakfast going. Don't mind the dirty dishes, I gotta do dishes. I'm gonna have some Eggos and just gonna have some tea and eggs.
Something's happening, something cute. Oh my gosh!
Mostly a lot of feet.
Oh, look at all those feet. Look at all those feet!
This is my drawing samurai face. Lindsay's laughing at me. So, I'm drawing samurai and flipping my phone around. Just trying to learn details. I mean, I'm not obviously going super ridiculously detailed, but at the same time, you know, it just helps to get the shapes in there. I mean, it depends. I don't necessarily know if in a comic I'll go super detailed, but I don't think, I put it on my Instagram, but I didn't show you guys the other drawings I was doing yesterday of samurai. Just trying to kind of figure out what Akio's costume's gonna be. Which is the comic. I mean, I'm doing Lone Wolf, which Akio is in, but there's going to be more stuff to come. But this is just some other stuff I've been drawing. So yeah, I mean, I have kind of his, like the way his face looks is kind of designed already, and I mean, I think that even his like armor can change as we go, but you know, I've been trying to work that out. It's kind of not the best use of trying to get comics done. Oh, there's his head, like, design. But, you know, we've been just managing the last couple days, so, you know, it just is what it is. So maybe tomorrow, hopefully tomorrow, I'll be able to get back to pages. But yeah, that's what's going on. Hope you dig the drawings, and yeah. So, you know, so anyways, it's kind of a big deal. We've been living with them for 10 years, a little over 10 years. And so, yeah, it's a really big deal. And we miss them a lot. Anyway, so it's 8:30. I don't want to go crazy, like tons of stuff with that, but just saying my little thing. So it's 8:30 and it's time to get to some comics. I haven't been able to do much. I've been working on kind of the research and development phase a little bit the last couple days, you know, basically just sketching in my sketchbook, trying to learn how these samurai, the samurai armor, how it all works, and different kinds as well, so I can kind of design, sort of. I mean, I'm not really designing, I'm just kind of taking pieces from different ones I've seen for the samurai. But I got to get to pages. I was working on the roughs for the comic Lone Wolf, Sword of the Samurai, the 10-page story, which is now 11 pages, which will probably be a little more. And now it's time to start getting, I haven't gone through all the roughs because I need to get I want to get at least 5 pages, like 100% done, so I can have some stuff for Doug to use for promotion, and also so I can use it for my patrons this coming month, like for this month's reward. I try to put a comic offering every month for my patrons, so if you want to be a patron for only $1 a month, you will be able to read Lone Wolf before anybody is able to read it. You'll be able to read my contribution with Doug Garrett of Lone Wolf as it goes. So yeah, I don't know, that's kind of a fun thing. I'm definitely excited about this story. It's going to be really fun. So yeah, time to get to that. Good morning, happy Sunday morning, everyone. So it's close to 8:30. Getting a little bit of a late start. I guess I slept in a little bit, kind of needed it after the last few days. Yesterday we did our thing with the cats. We said goodbye to them, and you know, it's a big deal because we haven't been able to have kids, and we always wanted kids and stuff. So you know, our little fur babies are our little babies, you know. And I know we were being like a little bit goofy and stuff, but you know that we've been a lot goofy throughout the last few days because you know, it just helps us to kind of cope and keep things lighthearted as much as we can. But the parts you don't see is you know, the sadness and stuff. So, but we're doing all right. We're plugging away, and you know, we just miss them. So I know it's kind of dramatic for little kitties, but you know, it's kind of where we're at and stuff. It's not me trying to make nice drawings. It's me trying to, you know, just figure out how the armor is attached and what's underneath, and you know. Yeah, I got the Golf Masters on in the background. I don't usually watch golf, but I was at my mother-in-law's yesterday, and I guess my father-in-law, he's an awesome dude, and he's into golf, and a lot of times I go over there, he's watching golf and stuff, and it just reminded me. I do enjoy golf. I think it's pretty cool. But it does remind me of basically just taking time out to just relax. It's like a very meditative thing to play and even to watch. Some could say it's boring, for sure. But and sometimes I get bored with it too, for sure. I mean, I don't get into it too much, but it just reminds me of I was watching a video the other day about like the way Japanese storytelling, and it's just really interesting because in their movies and their anime, and I mean not as much in their anime and manga sometimes, but in a lot of their storytelling, different things, they have like quiet moments and slow moments, and it's really this idea of just, and it's not necessarily in key parts, sometimes it's just to take it in and to kind of be in the present, and I think it has to do with like their meditative like kind of religions and stuff like that, and there's something to that I think is cathartic, that's therapeutic, that's meditative. It's kind of like drawing. It reminds me just of drawing, and golf kind of reminded me of that as well. So because of that, because I was watching it yesterday with my father-in-law, I was thinking, you know what, why don't I put it on in the background at least? I like to keep up with the scores, and sometimes it's fun to just take 5 minutes and watch a little bit of it and stuff. So, you know, that's what I'm doing. Also, something related to comics with golf is that just really impresses me actually with golf is, you know, I just watched a guy hit a hole-in-one, which happens so rarely. Like, most people will never do that in their whole career, even if they play their whole life, you know. And you know, to do anything like well, including comics, takes a lot of discipline, and the discipline that it seems simple, you know, hit the ball, hit it into a hole. You know, there's a few little aspects to it, but they get into such fine detail when it comes to like how they swing, and there has to be just a lot. If you've ever played golf, it's like, it's so easy. Like when I play golf, I just hit it out of the fairway the whole time. Like I can't even hit the thing straight. I'm not good at golf. I haven't played very much. But you know, the discipline it takes just to hit the ball straight consistently is amazing. And you know, to get so good that all these people, these are the masters. They're, you know, if you know the game of golf at all, they're like under 11, under 9, like those are good scores. That means they're getting the ball in before within more. They're getting the ball. They have like 3 tries to get the ball in, and they get it in 2. And they consistently do that over a few days, and they start kind of going negative in points. And the less you have in points is how you win. The less tries it takes for you to get through all the rounds and get the ball in the hole, the better. So like, for me to get even one of those would be like a miracle. So it's just the discipline that it takes to do something like this. It's just amazing, and same thing with comics. It's a lot of discipline to really do it well, and I don't know if I'm at the point of doing it well, but I'm doing it. So let's get to it. So one thing that is weird, I don't watch regular TV very often, and I have like a bunny ears or whatever, like antenna, that I use just in the rare case that I need to watch TV. I only get a few channels or whatever. But anyways, one thing that I noticed yesterday, and I'm reminded today as I'm kind of looking up at the TV from time to time with the sound off, is they have a lot of commercials. IBM is pushing tons of commercials. I don't know if this is in all over TV as much, or if this is just, in the masters or what, but there is a lot of commercials, and they're really pushing like AI. And I see some other commercials where, the self-driving cars and stuff, and which I think is cool, and it's interesting. Like I like the kind of what they say their initiative is, because it is like there's a lot of good things that can come from this technology and stuff, but boy, is it kind of creepy too. I don't know what's true and what's not, with some of these weird things, but I think there's AI is could possibly take us in a really bad place, and it could be very soon. Eventually, I don't know. I don't know. I guess I've watched too much Elon Musk stuff recently. I don't know, but it's a little bit weird that they're pushing it so hardcore, because I think it's a dangerous thing, but I think it's also a helpful thing. So it's kind of a tough one. So yeah, I don't know, just a little thought. And it also goes with like the stuff I'm working on and developing right now with various comic projects. Alright, so today was a pretty good day as far as creativity. I mean, sort of, like it was kind of weird. Like this weekend I didn't really get a lot of work done on Lone Wolf. I wish I did, but I got a script, not a script, an outline from Fue, who I've been talking about, is working with on the Glyph story, who I created the Glyph story, and he's helping me kind of develop it into like a first like real book and stuff, and so I got that back late last week, and I was listening to it and stuff, and it's kind of like a development thing, because I was kind of formulating my response and stuff, and taking notes and trying to wrap my head around this whole script, which is really cool. Like I'm really excited to like make this happen, but it's it's a process. It takes time, and that's pretty much what I did today. I may get in some more sketching at some point, we'll see, but starting tomorrow I'll be like 100% back on the Lone Wolf book. Unfortunately, next working artist vlog, that is. So Akio, I'm excited to work on Glyph. So yeah, a lot of cool, awesome stuff. Hope you guys had a great weekend, and I will talk to you on the next artist vlog.